everybody, this is Adrienne with Essential Soul Coaching, and today is Thursday, February the 6th, 2020. So I think you've all seen the news on Gayle King and how she's being blasted by the black community about the interview she had with the women's basketball player Leslie. I don't know her last name. And they were talking about Kobe. And Gayle asked a question about the prior sexual assault issue that happened way back in the early 2000s, late 1990s, early 2000s, whatever. And the case was dismissed, and the young lady didn't want to continue with the case. And I think it's because there was a lot of issues with her story and some of the things that come about her personality. But anyway, the situation was that it was dismissed. Kobe moved on with his life. They settled out of court. And it happened so many years ago, and now that he's passed, that to bring that question up he hasn't even been buried yet, I think was very insensitive. Well, anyway, I did a video on Oprah and Gayle back in April of this year, 2019, when they came out with the interview on Leaving Neverland, and Oprah was so behind that particular the two guys who said that Michael sexually assaulted them when they were younger, even though they were really good friends of Michael. And they have for years said that Michael never did anything to them. And then when Gayle came out with the Surviving R. Kelly interview, which, at least R. Kelly is living, right? He has a chance to defend himself. Michael did not. And then we had the Russell Simmons that Oprah was trying to support that or produce that particular documentary that was supposed to come out with Sundance in January 2020, but she backed out because of the backlash. Because a lot of this information in that documentary was there was a lot of potholes in it, and so Oprah. Everybody went up against Oprah saying she was wrong because, she's going against all these black famous men and trying to, demolish their legacy. And now, of course, there's Kobe, and Gayle has just done this interview asking the question about the sexual assault case that was dismissed years ago. So I did an interview or a reading. It was a multifaceted reading on different people in April of 2019, and the 15th minute mark, 15th and a half minute, if you want to go back and look at that one, is when I started talking about Oprah and Gayle and why they were doing what they were doing. And I hit the nail on the head because I told you back then this is about Gayle and Oprah trying to make a name for themselves. I know they have names, but they really want to take over media. They saw this window of opportunity, and they were going to go after what you wouldn't think they would go after, was their own kind, black famous men, dead or alive. And they got a lot of traction with the Leaving Neverland, but people started seeing holes in that story, right? They got the R. Kelly locked up. I mean, that interview, there was a documentary, I think it was on Lifetime, I believe, one of the cable networks. They did a two-part series on him during the time that she did the interview. Gayle did the interview on her show with R. Kelly, and I think all that contributed to him these charges being called up again, and him being locked up. So if you want to watch that video, you can go back. I'll put it down in the comment section, and you can see what I said, because I think that the only way that we're going to stop this malicious things from being done with these two women is that we speak up and we let them know that we're not happy about it. If you're going to do this, be fair. Talk about Weinstein and all the other people in Hollywood, white, Asian, Hispanic, whatever, who are also abusing people currently, who are still doing it currently today, not just dead black celebrities or black celebrities. So you're just trying to ruin and tarnish their legacy, okay? So that's it for the day for that one.